Hello there. Yep, I think I'm live. Hopefully this won't crash this time. But I'm going to run through briefly the game I'm thinking of called Haunted Existence, a horror game. And I've started making a simple story. It's all just ideas at the moment because I don't know how hard this will be to program. But basically you start off with no weapon. Close by, you can pick up a phone camera, which is not true actually, it's just a camera, and a lighter, a Zippo lighter. Other things that can be found would be a ceremonial knife / dagger, a book, which is basically a religious text, it could be anything, an M9 handgun, a spirit box, which is kind of like this thing on the internet, you might have seen it once or twice. People think that ghosts are talking to them through this radio thing, which we could probably use in the game, I don't know. A tin of cat food, and a cat. That's right. And I'll explain that in a second. There's a part here about the cats, well, the cat system. How you can pick up the cat, and here I've said a random time between 20 and 50 seconds you drop the cat and you lose this weapon, and the cat runs to a certain area where you need to find it. Or you use the cat food tin. My hand's up here. You use the cat food tin and you go ding ding ding, and the cat runs back to you. It's kind of weird, I know, but you'll get the idea. I'll have to explain it with Blender now. What have I got here? All characters. Now that guy there will be Ghost Type 1. That's not the player. So all of this stuff here saying CH is the character, the main character, and everything with G is the ghost so far. So let's see. Ghost, walk, hit player, etc. etc. The second enemy or ghost would be the Spectre, which is essentially a spooky face in a cloak that hovers around. So it's got move 1 and move 2. It's all rigged and everything. We don't necessarily need to use cloth physics, but we probably could. I don't know yet. And it's got a couple of extra animations in there. Waking and anger. They could be attack animations, and it just instantly hurts the player. Like there's no fireballs or anything, it just hurts the player and they lose health, and the screen could go all fuzzy and it could be crazy. But that wouldn't be a jump scare, maybe. I don't know. Like if that appeared from nowhere and just appeared in front of your face, that would be a good jump scare, and that's what we kind of need in this. We need jump scares mixed with spooky stuff. So you see it in the distance floating around and you're kind of scared, you don't know what it is, but you have to investigate for some reason. Right. So let's get on to the parts. Well, actually, I'll show you the cat. Here is my cat. I've made him into 3D model. His texture's not perfect, but I'll work on that over time. I've got the animation for him being held like a weapon, and idle and run. That should work. If not, I'll tweak it over time. But I've also got, let's hide that, just the cat's head. Now, if you imagine that would be the game view, that little box there, you can imagine that that would be like the weapon in this corner. You know what I mean? It'd be like a weapon, and you walk around, and the cat's head would be pointing towards where you have to go next. So the cat isn't necessarily an attack option, although it could. But to think about that. But essentially a cat would be like the radar, like the compass, to tell the player where to go next. And yes, if you lose the cat, you have to use the cat tin to bring it back. Which sounds kind of silly, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so that's everything the player owns, or that can pick up. These objects, except for the pistol. Oh no! Why does this happen? Programming bug. Fine. I'll print screen that and I'll send it to my friends who don't even reply. These fucking exploits cunts. They know what they're doing. Of course they do. Nah, fuck it, I'll have to do it separately.